Interesting. I love the suspense. I'll tell you the title of the movie later on, and you get to me to purchase a copy. You understand? That's very interesting. Folks, I have with me in the studio one of Ghana's very, the youngest, if you like, superstars in the country with me in the studio. And I know that this guy is supposed to be here because he has paid his dues. He's paid his dues. He paid in full, nigga. He deserves an accolade. Yes, because he has paid his dues. Young man, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Folks, he's Rahim Banda. And Rahim, you're doing a lot of things. You're an ambassador for Free SHS and the Job Bank.
Ghana Job Bank.
And you've been an actor since... Did you see that film?
Yeah, I did, actually. It's been a long time, I think 6 or 7 years back.
I presume you are taller than many of the cast. You were indicating that.
Well, okay, I did before, but then I'm not supposed to say that.
Rahim, how are you?
I'm okay.
Great. But do you remember the title of the film?
Yes, I think it will be the award-winning Behind the Mask.
You remember who produced it?
Yeah, that's Bandex Production. That's my father.
That's your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad right there.
So, does it mean you're also going to become a filmmaker one day?
We hope to see where time takes us.
I hear you're a school prefect.
Yes, I am. Ghana National College.
Wow. They'll be proud to have you as the school
I'm proud to have them, have me as the prefect.
Yeah, they look up to you in so many ways. So it's made you more innovative, hasn't it?
Yes. It's broadening the horizons.
What is the Job Bank about?
Ghana Job Bank, well, it's a customized platform between the employer and the employee through CV submission and company profile. As me saying, it's purely digital. That means you don't have to go around your envelope, work to work, looking for a job. You just submit your CV online, and then if it matches the company's profile, you are sure to get a job.
Okay, so is it online now?
But the launch will be done 3rd of May.
Okay.
Yes,
so it's something.
But already it's created, I think, 1,200 jobs so far with this tea product, Vida Divina.
Right.
Yes.
So it means that people who apply online and
match the prescription.
They match the prescription, then the business will be able to have them. So it means that it's getting successful.
It's getting there.
Do you charge some money before people get on there?
We would have to
eventually,
but then for now, I think.
What prompted this idea at your age? Well, you don't mind telling me your age on screen?
I'm 17.
17,
yeah. I'm 17.
Yeah, Harvest at 17. You remember that film? Ask your dad. What prompted these ideas?
The Ghana Job Bank?
Yeah.
Well, as for how I got the appointment, that would have to be discussed with my father because I'm not aware. But then I was more than happy to accept it because it's working for the youth.
Okay.
And I think we are the future. Let's just groom the youth. Let's just be groomed for the better tomorrow.
Right.
Right.
All right. Now, let's come back to another thing you're doing as a Free SHS ambassador.
Just creating awareness about the importance of education, as you said. Because education is a key requirement if any society is going to see development. So even before I got this appointment, I've been on every platform speaking about the importance of education, where it will get us if we take it seriously, and where it will get us if we don't.
Right.
Right.
So how are you doing that?
Well, right now, even before, it's just been awareness videos. Doing these videos about the importance, negative side effects of not taking it seriously, and just social media based.
Right. Why not any other child but Rahim Banda being selected as the Free SHS ambassador?
The management team, that's one of it. So just big props.
They lobbied for that?
Yes, they did.
Are you paid for that?
No, I'm not on any benefits.
Okay.
I'm not on any benefits.
You guys all charge you because next year will be the 18.
Well, I'm not on any benefits for now. So
but it's working.
Yeah, it is.
How many people have you influenced in that direction to go to school off the street?
From my count, I can't tell.
Yeah, but
I can't tell.
But from the videos,
and
the likes on social media.
Yes, I would say we are gradually changing lives. Gradually.
Do you think that kids like yourself have opportunity in this country with regards to opportunities available to pursue knowledge, skills in any direction? Do you think that these opportunities are available?
Well, in your own personal space, you can make a lot with what you have. So I'm just giving them the reason to. I'm giving them every opportunity to make something out of what they can.
Right. So in your work as an ambassador, what do? You are, apart from the videos, you do the videos, and what else? Do they organize fora for you to speak on?
Well, we're starting out, but then as for speaking on public platforms, I've been doing that way before I got this appointment.
Okay.
But then as time goes by, I'm sure we'll be having these open forums.
But for now, what is happening?
For now, it's just the videos, creating awareness about the importance of education.
Right, right.
Just for now.
We hear news of children being abused, children having this and that, and how do you feel as a Ghanaian child? Do you feel protected by the system?
Protected by the system, as in?
You see, apart from yourself, you see a lot of children on the street,
on the
selling on the street.
Right.
Some of them, as a matter of fact, might not even have the opportunity you have.
Yeah.
You know, that is why they need to be encouraged to even go to free SHS.
Yes, yes.
What do you think generally? You know, leave yourself out of the equation.
Well, I would say,
do you think the Ghanaian child is protected? Ghanaian child is kept well for the future?
Government is doing everything they can, everything possible to try and get these children, as you say, protected. But I would say most of them, or some of them, have every reason to be on the streets, every reason not to be in school. But then your situation at the moment doesn't define you. So some people also have every reason to change. We are just there giving them the opportunities to help them change.
Right. Like get off the street.
Like my new project I'm working on, which is Back to School from the Streets. This is a battle against streetism. For some time now, we've had cases of street children begging for alms. And as a child, when you receive 2-3 CDs a day, there's nothing that will convince you to go to school. That's it. You're happy on the streets. But then think about the future. That isn't really what you want. People out of their own benevolence will give them money. Yes, for the day you are helping them. But then later on, when they don't make as much as they do on the streets, they then turn back against the same society. And instead of coming with their calabash, asking for money or anything, they then come with their weapons, their machetes, their guns, and we're just trying to avoid that.
That's interesting thought.
Very, very interesting.
That's very, very interesting, and I'm glad that at your age you're thinking like that. It is very, very important.
It is indeed
that we look at things like that. You think our leaders are helping us? You've seen President Mahama, President Akufo-Addo, or do you think that our leadership has been there for us?
They all have their contributions, and I will give them the maximum respect for that.
What do you want to become in the future?
What do I want to become in the future? Well, life. There's diversity in everything. So
what do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah.
I think there's still time for me to decide on that.
You're getting.
I would like to have a taste of every little aspect. Every variety is the spice of life. So yes.
Right. So, but let's get informal. You know Kofi Dubai.
Do I?
Do you know Kofi Dubai?
I don't think so.
You've never heard Kofi Dubai? Oh, he used to be a president.
He used to be a president,
and now he's ambassador for the stickers. He's selling the stickers. How about Kim Promise?
Oh, I know Kim Promise.
You know Kim Promise?
Yeah, I know Kim Promise.
Ah, are you sure you know Kim Promise?
Which King Promise are we talking about? Which King Promise everyone knows? Because I know a King Promise.
Which one do you know?
I know the musician King Promise.
Oh, there's a president too called King Promise.
There's another president called King Promise. Wow. Where am I living?
Hey, all right.
Must be living under a rock.
Yeah, you need to find out where you're living. Rahim, it's been wonderful talking to you. And before you leave, I want you to share your thoughts with the youth like yourself, where you think life has taken you from, and what advice you think you can share with them to make them progress in that direction.
Right. I would say, to me, unity is strength. So let's just all come together and help drive this campaign. Let's help power this campaign for a better tomorrow, because education is very, very important. We need to actually see the importance of it right now. And hopefully with my help, with your help, we can also help them see and to put 100% in everything they do in life, because you don't know what tomorrow might bring. So just make use of the present.
Yeah, I was going to ask you another question. Do you have a girlfriend?
Do I have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Your father will be here. It's just between me and you.
have a lot of girlfriends.
Wow.
Yes. A lot of girlfriends. I'm sure I'll add maybe 10 after this interview.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Charlie. Do you think this free SHS thing is working?
Do I think it's working?
It's working.
Well, if you're speaking in terms of challenges, well, obviously at the beginning we will have challenges. But let's be optimistic. Let's just see what time will bring. And for now, I think everything is going on fine. It's going on fine.
How do you think? Because there are complaints of some people not having food, places to sleep. Some people in the opposition party says that it's not working and all of that. Are you aware that some students are struggling with food and stuff at school?
My school, no.
Okay, maybe your,
but then
your school that are B school.
I wouldn't say that.
That are B school.
We're comfortable.
Yeah, that are B
That's
school.
fine, we're comfortable. But then I would say...
Achuma Kwama. Achuma Kwama. Babija High School. I can't say. And no man is your home. What I say?
Well,
yeah. So I think that's an ambassador. You have to get to
we will
look at all of that and encourage those who appointed you to do more, because it's not just about telling the people to go to the school, but what they find out there and it's of interest to them
get to be late. I get what
will make them stay. Right. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
Rahim Banda, your dad is a filmmaker.
He is a filmmaker.
Bandex.
He's a producer.
He's a producer.
He's my father. The big man.
What in 2 words, what would you say about your dad?
In 2 words?
Yeah.
Unpredictable. He's just a special person.
He's been of immense contribution to what you're doing.
I wouldn't, that's an understatement right there.
You wouldn't have achieved anything at all
Nothing
without him. Yeah, thanks very much for your time on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate that. After hours, we'll be right back after this short break.